At first I didn't think I would do it.
The orientation day, they talk about the study abroad opportunities.
I had high expectations in terms of that immersion.
There were certain expectations I had, but I pretty much threw them out the window.
We have 7 different options. 6 are overseas and 1 is here regionally.
It's really a personal choice which global experience you're going to have, what fits into your budget, what area of the world you think you could learn the most in.
You'll have 1 or 2 instructors teaching you some type of business discipline that's combined with factory visits, company visits, guest speakers from that country.
Each one is going to provide you with an opportunity to become more globally aware and understand how what you're doing here in the business school in Portland is relevant worldwide.
What we want the students to experience is multifaceted. We go into these places and they can make up their own opinion. It's one thing to read it and for me, an instructor, to teach it, and it's another to experience it.
MBAs have to be adept in the global system. This international experience ensures that all of our MBA students leave with that competency.
The program does a really good job of making sure you're busy all the time.
I think we applied just about every facet of business learning through what we did.
One day we went to a small farm next to the village we stayed in, and we installed this renewable energy source to provide electricity for the farmers out there.
We visited several different companies, 1 a day, at least for 4 days, to see supply chain and talk to a lot of people logistics.
We went into a homeless shelter and gave them a presentation to their board of directors, give them at least some of the tools they could use to help implement some of the changes that we proposed.
Seeing that you had achieved something when the day was over and you could turn on the light that was not there before, I definitely think that changed some of my perception.
Global awareness for an individual is incredibly important if you're looking to have understanding about yourself.
You start to understand, you open yourself up, and you start finding ways to navigate around.
People there, they suddenly come out of their shell.
Witnessing what can happen for people when they spend in a week intensive or 2 week intensive period in those countries, it's a wonderful reflection.
It really changed my life, not just from a business perspective, but from a personal perspective.
I think it's very important that you see something you don't know, that you're trying and submerge yourself in situations that you're unfamiliar with, and will get some of those aha moments where it was like, oh, this I hadn't thought about.
It really helped me grow and absolutely contributed to my education to become more of a global citizen.
There's no doubt that Portland State has spent a great deal of time working on our international expertise. All of our folks here are committed to making sure that international is core to everything we do.
Don't wait to go to an executive program when you're much older that has study abroad. It's an experience that you'll never forget. 5 to 10 years, if you're offering an MBA and there's not an international experience, you got to ask what they're doing, because this is the trend, this is the direction, and we just happen to be early.
It was a blast.